Owning HouseMaster franchises really helped me in my balance and quality of life. I spent a lot of years in Fortune 500 America and in managing a big business, and was just hours upon hours and late nights and evenings and weekends. And there's an occasional of that going on with HouseMaster, but now I get to choose when that happens. I'm not having somebody choose that for me.
Being able to get up in the morning, feel excited about doing something for yourself from the minute you open your eyes and you schedule your day.
Owning a HouseMaster franchise has really let me become independent, let me make my own choices, but have a structured program to follow.
I have a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old, and we're able to go to the games. I'm able to pretend like I'm a stay-at-home mom. I work out of my house so I can answer my phones.
HouseMaster has allowed me to achieve goals that I otherwise would not be able to achieve financially, while at the same time allowing time for family, which is very important to me.
Owning a HouseMaster franchise helps me make a big difference in the lives of a lot of folks. You go out there, especially with a first-time home buyer, and they're really scared and really trepidatious about the process, and you walk them through it and you help them understand it, and it's more of a learning experience for them.
When I'm able to work with that first-time home buyer and allay their concerns and help them start their home ownership is amazing.
I like to help people, and part of being a home inspector, that's helping young couples and couples in general buy their first home.
Makes a difference in the client's eyes as far as educating them on the process of buying a home and what to expect in their home, not just the inspection itself.
Well, owning a HouseMaster franchise goes back to helping me with my family, and also being able to have a job that I enjoy going to every day, and then something that I can grow and then call my own.
By giving me the resources to grow a thriving and prosperous business.
It goes back to financial rewards and schedule flexibility. It allows me to spend more time with the family.
I think that what we're able to provide for our children, in the fact that I don't have an 8-to-5 job, or I don't have an 8-to-6 job, where when they get off the bus every afternoon, I'm home with my kids. And that's not to say if we're in the middle of doing math homework, the business phone doesn't ring and I have to step away and answer it, but I get the opportunity to do my son's math homework with him.
Well, if you do it right, it's going to provide you something to either sell or pass on to your family.
HouseMaster has put me in a position where my kids' college is going to be paid for before they ever need to enroll.
It's something that'll be there 10, 15 years down the road.
Being part of a franchise network, I tell you, I would really hesitate to go into this business without the franchise network, and I would really hesitate to go into a business without the HouseMaster franchise network. They just give you the support that you need to run out there and be successful.
If I need to reach out to somebody else, I have that background, I have that help. Unlike the sole proprietor out there that doesn't have anybody, I know that someone from HouseMaster will be there, whether it be one of my other franchisees or whether it be the staff.
That when I do have questions, when I have something that's happened to me during the day that I don't have the answer for, I have a Rolodex of individuals that are actually looking forward to speaking with me and conveying their past experiences and helping me work through my own problems.
Do you gain a lot from the annual conference and the regional conference? Absolutely. But the conversations you have at the dinner tables or at breaks, or even sometimes during the presentation, which you shouldn't do, you learn a lot, you share a lot, you go, wow, that's something I really hadn't thought about. You got to jot notes. And I come back with 5, 6 pages of notes of things I want to do when I leave a conference.
With over 400 offices across the country, it's a close learning environment.
I firmly believe that a prospective franchisee should do the discovery day because You'll learn about HouseMaster, a little bit more about it. You can ask your questions that you want to ask. But more importantly, you get a feel for the people up there, and you're going to know that you're going to get their backing, even though you're remote from them, and it also puts a face to the person.
In Discovery Day, you really learn what HouseMaster is all about. You actually learn where they come from, what they have to offer, where they're headed, who's behind everything, and what everybody that works there is their point of view and how the whole system works.
When you're making an important decision like purchasing a franchise, it's important to know the people behind the franchise. And to me, that's a very crucial and integral part of your decision-making process.
HouseMaster helps you to succeed in this market because they're tried and tested. They have the experience behind them that's going to allow you to succeed no matter how the market's doing.
Well, it always, having a franchise, having the support, they know what market trends. They've been there before. They know the downturns and know what we need to do to continue our business model and also continue to get the business back.
They're out front of that curve, and they've been there and they've been through the tough times. They've been through the good times. They know how to tell you to attack the good times. They know how to tell you to attack the tough times. And given that direction is just something that you could never learn in 30 years. They took that 30 years and they're handing it to you on a silver platter almost.
I talked to hundreds of different inspectors across the state who are not HouseMaster, and they hurt. Can you imagine having to develop all these marketing materials? It would take oodles and oodles of your time, and then it's not going to be right because it didn't get printed right or whatever. All that burden's off of you. You just got to go out and bang on the doors.
It really goes back to the franchise family. We are more positioned to handle the ups and downs of the real estate market because over 30 years we've seen it all, and it allows us to know what's going to happen in the future and plan accordingly and be ready for that.